Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
You ready? No debate, cause they saw. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, corner booth.
I see as well. Kate, I feel like I have not officially said this. I've tiptoed around it. Kate, will you marry me?
Do I have to answer now? Or
No, you have time. You can think about it. You can think about a way to say no without hurting my feelings if you want.
Oh
lovely. I'll send you a letter.
Just don't even.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Shit. I'll send you my address later so you can send it to my house.
Yeah, I'm never giving you my address. I don't want you getting that close.
Oh, I know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I want to point out at the beginning of that, I can't tell if I'm just that drunk in it or if my Wi-Fi cut out for a second because the beginning's real slow.
Oh, what, the beginning of the intro?
Yeah, when I start talking to Kate about marrying me, like, it's both are a possibility.
Sounds like a drunk stutter to me.
You were absolutely tanked.
Oh no, I was. I'm not. That's why
let's establish
I don't
that.
know. That's why I'm not saying like, oh, it might have been this. It might it was probably the internet. No, it was probably me being drunk. But and then I got it together at the end though. So either yay me or fuck the internet.
I say both.
Yeah, I think it was impressive you could form a sentence at that point.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate you.
Because we had been drinking out for a while before we even started recording, right?
Yeah, no, we were pre-gaming that show for almost an hour?
Pre-game of the pre-game, nice.
Yeah, and it was like a 2.5 hour recording.
Yeah,
it was long.
That was brutal. All right.
That was so long. Oh my god. I remember. I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Sober.
I'm thinking actually if Samir was there. Yeah, Samir. It was like Samir's eighth show with us.
I don't
think Samir was there.
I was there, bro. I was there.
He's in the picture.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I made that and then never watched that again.
All right.
Right. Well, except for every week.
Oh, I closed my eyes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, this is the Korner Booth pregame. Trey Thomas edition. Shout out to the Eagles tackle who's getting his name in the Eagles Hall of Fame tonight. But this is the Korner Booth pregame. We are your official pregame for the weekend in sports, parties, whatever. Get your weekend started with us. For the next hour and a half, I am joined by host of Tailgate in the Quad, Mr. Kev, my sidekicks, the rookie J.D. Davis, and the original sidekick, Samir.
The boy.
And, of course, our domesticated house cat, Pat Donahue.
I know this is my longest streak in a while. What, 3-4 episodes?
I know, right? He just I swear he just comes and goes when he pleases. It works. It just happens.
There was a text that Jared had sent to you one point where he was like, "Hey, just so you know, you can be like our house cat. You can just come and go when you please."
And I stand by that statement.
I take the role of heart.
Yeah, right. It's when those two fuckers that do the Tuesday show with me start skipping, and I get pissed off.
I don't skip.
I know you don't skip. Kevin was about to start
We're both good with that, bro.
And then Kevin realized what the prize was this year for the picks competition. He's like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm back."
Yeah, pretty much. Jared, put in headphones. Jesus.
Jeez, really?
Yes.
It's somebody.
Yeah, it's someone. And it's definitely not me, because look at these fucking clunkers on my head.
Yeah, I got headphones in every week. While Jared's finding headphones, his mic's muted, we're going to play a fun game, guys. Pat, you're not allowed to play. Pronounce this town name.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm so good at this.
Do it. I'm definitely bad at this.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know what it is. Framingham.
Framingham.
Or Framingham.
JD was right the second time. Last night, Jared on the Craft Brewed Sports Show said it was drinking a beer from Medusa's Head Brewing and pronounced it Farmingham.
Dyslexic. That the dyslexic strikes again. Tough.
Wow.
So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention.
It sounds like Jared had himself a few beverages, though. To be fair, and drunk me at first glance, I could see.
It is craft brew after all.
That's right.
I mean, come on, we all know what those guys are about.
Yeah.
I can't believe Jared removed the
crazy craft
greatest
brewers
banner from this show.
Plus, in JD's credit for pronouncing it Farmingham. I mean, you
Not
gotta
JD.
farm corn all day.
It was Jared.
Yeah, you said though you would pronounce it Farmingham, so I would say you had an excuse
All right,
being in Ohio having to deal with corn.
That was a stretch. You've been better, Pat.
I have to start with one every day.
You've been better. Just be better. I like the joke.
Thank you. I'll try harder next time.
Yeah. You can. Maybe I'll throw you a couple casual softballs throughout. Just keep you on edge.
Appreciate it.
Because I love corn. That's a fact.
So is it kind of like a thing that it's like, since I've never been to the Midwest, like I've never had like the good shit, the good corn. Like
no,
I'm
you
like,
probably get it just shipped to you.
okay. I don't know. There's
I
stuff
don't
like that, where it's like you don't
like fresh local grown sweet corn is better than other sweet corn I've had, 100%. But
this guy's a fucking corn head over here.
yeah,
Samir, I thought you were about to say, is it because I've never been to the Midwest, I've never had corn?
I
was really scared for about 30 seconds of that.
I love
that would have been the rest.
Why?
Of the
Okay.
show.
Oh, and if I hadn't had corn, dude. Oh, what's the big offense?
Have you?
That
Oh,
would
I
be
didn't have
so
corn.
weird.
I know it'd be weird, but it's like at the end of the day, it's just like if someone's like, "Oh yeah, I don't eat tomatoes," you're like, "All right, fine."
Well, I'd be
had
You
impressed.
have like a
though.
tomato allergy. That's a legit
but
thing.
like you've had a tomato if you know you don't like it. Like it's different to say you don't like corn than you've never.
I don't know.
had
I know
it.
people that like have just been like, "I don't like mustard, and I've never eaten mustard because I don't like it." You know?
Well,
That's
how
like
do
a
you don't like it
distinct
then?
flavor. I feel like.
Sure.
Like if someone's like, I've never had oysters, it like freaks me out. Like even though I like oysters, I would be like, okay, I can at least understand that. Corn is like, what do you like? Just try corn. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay,
It's
sure.
such a
Good
weird
point.
thing.
You eat
I don't
corn chips, like there's no fucking issue there.
Maybe I'm just more inclusive to fucking picky eaters than you guys.
You probably.
Well, I mean, like everyone, I think if you try it once, you get credit for your like taste buds. It's like, no, I don't want to try that. I won't like it. It's
Right,
like,
right,
it's a cop
exactly.
out.
You gotta try it.
I mean, if you put something in front of me, I'll eat it. That's why I was so popular at the all-boys school.
Oh,
Nice.
baby. Yeah, but I will say corn, I think, is an S tier vegetable if we're really breaking it down.
Yeah, for real.
A what?
It's an S tier vegetable.
What does that mean?
Like, ultra
Top tier. Sigma male. The Sigma male of
I've never heard that term before.
Wait, you've
You're
never looked
going,
at a tier list before,
Water
bro?
State here.
You've never looked at a tier list?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I never realized S was at the top.
Never,
Yeah,
never
essence-
dabbled in Naruto.
We number them in Ohio.
What?
Tier 1.
No, this isn't like an Ohio thing. This is.
I know, I'm kidding.
It might be an Ohio thing if you guys don't have internet out there, but
No, I know what you're talking about, like with the different shades,
Our
colors, or
boss
whatever.
doesn't
I guess
care.
I've never understood why the letters are the way they are. But
Well, I mean, Kev, our boss doesn't have internet. And he lives in Ohio, so
well,
Really?
allegedly he has better internet now.
yeah, I'll believe it when he hosts.
does
a
he live
Brilliant
in
Meeting
Columbus?
No, he lives in Toledo. Or
Oh,
close
does
to
he?
Toledo.
So we should hang out. Hey, Mike. Let's hang out.
Just go to Continental, Ohio.
What?
Is that
Just
a
go to
town?
Continental, Ohio.
What is that? Is that a town?
It's where Belly Up. It's like actual physical addresses.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
for
not
tax
close to here, I
purposes.
don't think.
You might pop up at Blaine's house. We don't know.
He's Toledo too, isn't he?
They both went to U Toledo, I think.
Yeah, go Rockets.
And they're Ohio State fans.
Yeah, they are. Good people. It makes a lot of sense. Hard workers.
Can I complain about something real quick?
Air
Complain.
grievances.
The people who root hardcore for a team who have no connection to the school gives everyone else who actually went to the school a bad name.
I don't think
Now
so.
let's go
Ouch.
Oregon.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
ouch.
Not everyone can go to these schools. Like that's
Yeah,
the
I'm
thing.
too. I was too
No,
fucking
I mean
poor to go to Miami.
hardcore. Like the people who
Oh.
start
Every
online.
Michigan fan. No
Give-
one goes to Michigan. No one can get
gives
into
Michigan
Michigan.
a alumni
You had
bad
to
name.
give a descriptor because you basically were almost taking a shit on me and Samir for 30 seconds.
Samir doesn't start shit online and doesn't let Oregon ruin his day. But no, like,
I disagree. I don't think
I've
you have to
seen
go to the
so-
school to be a fan.
no, you don't have to go to the school to root for the team. But I think if the people online who more often than not, in my experience, the people who start the most shit didn't go to the school.
Didn't go to school. They just have internet. Yeah.
Well,
usually
yes,
the
that
stupidest
too.
people.
That too. So it's not necessarily who they root for, but I don't know. It's just something that bothers me when the loudest people who are the dumbest also
Is this
just didn't
aimed
go
at
to
a
school.
certain maroon and white school from Texas?
Not really. SEC, a lot of it is a pain in the ass because a lot of the people have no connection
hop
to the
borders
school.
hard, I feel like, in the
What?
SEC. Like, I feel like the SEC hops borders like hard and goes to different like SEC schools.
Yeah, it's also related target partly at the Alabama fans who are dumb, never even have been to Tuscaloosa and are arguing about how Bryce Young is trash because the offensive line couldn't block off him.
Yeah, I can think of Alabama fans who haven't been to Tuscaloosa I can make fun of right now. We're not going to because we're on live air.
Some of like the loudest Auburn fans I've ever met though have not gone to Auburn. Like and it changed my perception because I had the same thing with Kevin though, kind of that we were saying at the beginning was like if you didn't go to the school, like why do you support them so hard? And then I moved to the South and I realized it's just like a community thing where it's like
it's a state thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we don't have like a professional
pride.
sports team, so like our nearest college or my great grandfather went to Auburn, so we all root for Auburn. But like all those people have been like the loudest when it comes to just like being ignorant about sports.
Everyone like Ohio, like when you're born, you have to like sign your soul to the University of Ohio State, whether you go there or not. So, I get it. Michigan, like I don't know anybody who went to Michigan, yet there's a lot of Michigan fans. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say Dave Portnoy, Tom Brady.
Personally, I was talking about personally. Obviously, I had no Michigan alumni.
Yeah. Oh, like
that's fair because nobody's just gone through a list.
Just never no.
You're not close personal friends with Desmond Howard and Tom Brady?
No.
Speaking of,
I've met Desmond.
And the legend himself, Chad Henne.
Chad Henne, who ruined my Browns last year.
Yeah. Speaking of recent Michigan graduates, not recent Michigan graduates, Michigan graduates. Can we talk about Adam Schefter a little bit? Mr. Editor, Adam Schefter.
Oh, Shefty. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if was anyone shocked.
No, but it was still
They all
hysterical.
do it.
He was like the champion of crapping. It's like chip shot crapping on Gruden at this point because it's low hanging fruit. But
right,
he was like, he hit the golden trifecta of like offending people, homophobia, misogyny, and racism. I was just like, yep,
clean sweep.
Right. Where's the
clean sweep, the golden triangle. But I was like, and then I see that he got in trouble for being like, hey, is this okay if I put this in my article? Can I say this? And I'm just like, gee, I wonder why I unfollowed him on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, it's knowing you have like not net level bet emails, but knowing like, ooh, I could get in this email scandal, knowing I just have like something out there, even though it's not like bad. Like I just wouldn't have been as critical. I would have just reported it and been done.
Yeah, that's true. He really did from the top rope it.
I'm not defending Schefter, but if he had a relationship with Bruce Allen, like they were friends for whatever reason, and he said, hey, by the way, I'm running this story about your team. I'm just giving you a heads up. Here's kind of some of the things I'll be talking about. It's not a great look, but it's a courtesy thing. But saying, hey, is this okay? No, I know. I was getting to that, JD.
I'm sorry.
If he said like, oh, is this okay to run? Like, what should I add? That's just
he said in quotes, let me know if there's anything that I can add, tweak, or delete or something.
Called him the editor.
Yeah, he said Mr. Editor.
Add could be fine, innocuous. Like, here's a quote from Bruce Allen.
Tweak. Tweak is the word that is.
I don't even have an issue with tweak. Because tweak could be like, I said this, here's what Bruce Allen said specifically about that. Delete is my big issue.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Editor, it implies that this is the relationship going on for a while.
Yes.
Also, you're crazy if you don't think this is the relation. Like, these guys get stories because they have good relationships with these dudes. They'll throw them a couple puff pieces or pull some stuff out to get some news in the future. They all do it. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not, and I'm not saying you guys stop doing the let's like as a.
But I feel like Rap Sheet is a little more like, I wouldn't say less ass kissing, but I feel like Rap Sheet probably doesn't kiss as much ass.
Probably not because it's low, but Rappaport probably does the same thing. with other GMs, coaches,
for sure.
owners,
They all
whatever.
got their guys. They all
Everyone
got their
Paul
guys.
Feinbaum probably does it. The biggest problem, which in Gruden's case, I'm glad this came out. I think it's a little scummy. The NFL specifically released the Gruden, leaked the Gruden stuff, but wasn't going to leak anything else, and they still might not. They've been asked to. But where was I going with this?
It sounded really good.
They're all the biggest issue is just still the Washington football team sucking and getting caught up in DEA investigations and then NFL investigations and then topless cheerleaders. So all these people are getting fucked because the Washington football team is disgustingly run organization.
We talked about it.
Except John Gruden, he deserved it.
We talked about it on the pod this week. This is just like the beginning. The fact that like all this comes from the Washington investigation. Like people think we like forgot. Well, now everyone is reminded about the shit you guys did. And I'll give
and now they're retiring Sean
Jake
Taylor.
brought it up.
Now they're doing. They announced the Sean Taylor retirement on Wednesday. It's just a complete PR stunt.
100%.
Look dead for over 10 years. They could have done this so much faster.
I think they never should have done it, but that's just me.
I don't know enough about it.
But I'm not saying they're the only team to do it. The Celtics retired Reggie Lewis's number. I don't think it necessarily should have been retired.
Kevin hates dead people. Mark that down. Tweet it.
No, I think Sean Taylor deserves it. I think Sean
Why?
Sean Taylor was also.
Dude, you think he deserved to die, Samir?
Okay, Samir, why? Why does it?
Yeah.
Why
Samir
does
caught
his
up there.
jersey? Why does his jersey number deserve to be retired?
Because when you think about the Washington football team, including my generation and like where I've grown up, the player I think about probably the most is Sean Taylor.
Yeah, besides like Clinton
The
Portis,
most electric football player of all, Washington football player.
this dude was Ed Reed with a hit stick attached to him. Like this guy literally like almost like just demolished people. My favorite Sean Taylor moment in Washington was him killing a punter during the Pro Bowl. Like this guy had
his only Pro Bowl. By the way, his only Pro Bowl career. His number is getting retired or put in the Ring of Honor, whatever the Washington football team's doing is strictly based on hype because the team's so bad now they have to honor the old players who were there when they were making the playoffs. They made the playoffs twice in his career, and one of them he wasn't alive for, and the other one of the ones they missed, he was his best year. He probably wasn't making the Pro Bowl in 2007.
Yeah, he missed half the season with an injury.
In 2007 he played 9 games and then died.
Well, yeah, no, he was home with an injury. That's why he wasn't at the game.
It was some
The 2007 Pro Bowl.
No, the 2007, the reason he was home and was killed was because he was home, not on the road with the team because he was injured.
Yeah, and they nominated him to the Pro Bowl because he died.
Also,
I'm not knocking the late Sean Taylor, but I just think them retiring his number and putting him in the Ring of Honor is a little much. And it is, and that shows it's strictly a PR move. Because if they cared that much, they would have done it sooner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's my big beef because I love Sean Taylor.
It feels like you're using him at this point.
Like if Miami did it, if the Hurricanes did it,
he is already in our Ring of. He's already in our Ring of Honor, but yeah,
good, exactly, because he deserves to be in the Miami Ring of Honor.
Like 05,
Ring of Honor's a thing in college football.
Yeah,
I thought
Miami's
just
like almost
numbers.
the entire stadium at this point.
Yeah, but I thought that's just like number retirement. I didn't think they
No, Ring of Honor is like a big thing in a lot of schools. Stop, but
yeah.
Yep,
So
guys, ghost content.
So Miami makes sense. They did that. I don't get why the Washington football team is doing it outside of the PR grab, which it clearly is.
I mean, I think that just sums it up as it's like smoke and mirrors type thing right now.
It's like a goodwill kind of thing because Sean Taylor is like universally loved by NFL fans or most NFL fans.
Which is weird.
I mean, he played for a rival team, but he played for my favorite college. So I loved it when he was playing before I was a Miami fan because he was just fun to watch.
But I brought up Reggie Lewis, but Reggie Lewis is partially beloved by Boston fans because he was big into philanthropy in Boston. Sean Taylor, and I'm not knocking him for not doing it. It's not necessarily a player's job to do it.
He's got no excuses for post-career. It was a tough joke.
What do you mean?
He died.
Yes, I know that. But, and I'm not knocking Sean Taylor for not doing it. It's when a player does philanthropic stuff. It's great to see, but that's not their job. If they don't do it, it's fine. So I don't get why they're retiring his number. Again, I know I've said this like 3 times now. Outside of, oh, we're in trouble. This guy's beloved for some fucking reason, so we're going to put him in our Ring of Honor.
The real question is, how much does Tua pay you a week to defend his shitty NFL career?
Fucking agree.
Honestly, I stopped arguing with you on Twitter because I wanted to do it here.
Okay. I would like to point out, by the way, I
read your article, by the way. I read it.
So I want to point out, by the way, though, I brought up, are the Dolphins to blame for Tua's struggles? I wrote that. I wrote about how, yeah, he might have been the wrong pick because of the hip injury, because of the injury history in Alabama. But there was no right pick because they were dead set on getting a quarterback. That was my big thing. People are arguing they should have drafted Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert would not be Justin Herbert in Miami.
He'd be way better than what Tua is, though. That's the point.
Would he, though?
100%. 1,000%. He's
So
not
you
injury
think-
prone. He's got a better arm. He's bigger. He's stronger. 100%.
Agreed.
Like,
I agree.
I'm not saying he would have the numbers and be where he's at right now in the Chargers, but let's not act like the Chargers was some crazy hot destination. Miami, I think at the time, people would have said was a better spot for a new quarterback to land.
And they were wrong. Like, they would have been wrong.
That's fine.
The offensive line was still
Fair
terrible.
at this point.
Outside of Mike Gesicki, their weapons weren't good. People are looking at Devontae Parker from 2019. Oh, he had 1,200 yards. He was great. He had some big drops to his rookie year. And look, I'm not saying the dude is definitely a boss or is definitely going to be this great NFL quarterback. But I do think a lot of his issues have come from the Dolphins' ineptitude. Look, they spent all this money in the offseason before Tua got there, right?
Yeah.
They spent money on 3 offensive positions. Jordan Howard, who's no longer there.
He's on our
Ted
practice
Karras,
squad.
a career backup for the Patriots, who's now back in New England. And Eric Flowers, Samir knows Eric Flowers.
No, I know Eric Flowers.
A noted
Jesus Christ.
bust from the NFL draft. So they did not put Tua in a position to succeed, partially because Brian Flores didn't want to draft Tua. He wanted Justin Herbert.
What top 5 pick gets to be put in a perfect position to succeed? They overcome. That's why you're great.
Okay, so why did you not bring up how I pointed out he had comparable numbers to Justin Herbert, considering not Justin Herbert, to Joe Burrow, who was that your boy that you were arguing for.
Yeah.
Even though he had 114 less pass attempts over their 9 or 10 games.
The Burrow had the absolute worst offensive line in football. Like, that team was terrible. He was from behind all the time, so of course he had to throw the ball a lot. Like, I just like that. You cannot sit here and tell me
190 pass attempts over 9-10 games is terrible. That does not give a quarterback the position to succeed.
See, but
that's from
Burrow,
day one.
Burrow played how many more games?
1.
He played 1 more game than him?
Yeah, because Chase Young basically murdered him.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Ghost.
I'm not knocking any of the other quarterbacks. I did not say Tua is a better quarterback than any of the other quarterbacks. I'm saying Tua was not put in a position to succeed from day one. And
nobody is.
And I don't know why they
Herbert
were going to put him in this position.
Baker Mayfield,
when
who people don't
benching-
think is that good right now, was the number 1 overall draft pick to a terrible, awful organization. And when he got in there, he freaking broke the rookie passing record that has now been broke by Herbert. Like, guys go to these teams that suck and overcome.
You know why he could overcome? He became the starter and was told, because of injury, yes, but he became the starter and was told, you're the guy. Tua was told, you're the starter, you're the guy, which was a horrible decision.
What week did Tua get to start?
Week 4?
5, right?
Okay.
5.
Baker started
It was
week
after-
4.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks
Baker
into the
came
bye
in.
week.
Baker came in week 4.
Shout
I'm
out to
not
Rod
knocking
Taylor, by the
Baker
way.
in this. Can I finish my fucking point?
Yeah.
Baker came in and was told, going forward, you're the guy. Tua, after the what was it, week 5 we decided on?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was later.
I thought it was earlier, but Tua was told after the bye, after the team had won their last 2 games with Fitzpatrick, we're going to start you now for no fucking reason. We're winning games. We're going to put you in, which shows, again, the Dolphins' ineptitude and their inability to coach a team and put a good team around a player. I'm not saying Tua should have been in his rookie year. They were winning games with Fitzpatrick. The only reason they should have ever put Tua in it is if Fitzpatrick got hurt or if he lost 3 games in a row by blow.
So your argument is the team so shitty that Fitzpatrick, who was winning and putting up numbers, who is not known for being a star in this league, and then Tua got the team and it sucked, and that's the Dolphins' fault. We have a clear half the season was Fitzmagic, team was good. Half the season was Tua, team was bad.
It wasn't half the season.
Can I interject?
Whatever it wasn't Fitzmagic was better.
All right, I'm going to run down the middle here.
Because that hurts the team by taking out the hot quarterback. And again, people fucking forget Tua had a potentially career-ending injury. His hip dislocation is the same injury that literally ended Bo Jackson's career. So I don't know why the fuck they're putting him in.
So why would he not have that injury problems at any of, like the Chargers? Like you're telling me he's just going to be healthy on the Chargers?
No, but I think the Chargers are a better run organization.
Kevin, can I hit this for a second? The biggest issue with Tua versus Herbert is one, Herbert was the guy of the future from day one. He didn't start, but he was basically given the keys to the Lambo after once they felt he was good enough to take over Tyrod Taylor. The problem with Tua was, once again, Kevin did say, and it has been documented, Brian Flores wanted Herbert. The Chargers were good with whoever. Whoever their GM is, came on Mac.
Overcome.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, Tua, someone in front of me.
Tua, listen, the Chargers would whatever. They didn't care. They were just like, oh, cool, Herbert fell into our laps. Awesome. The thing is with Tua, the Dolphins fucked up because they're a horribly run organization. If you are a GM for the Dolphins and you have a quarterback who has injury history, who's not as fast and not as big and physical as some of these other quarterbacks, what do? You put a fucking line in front of him and you get him a running back. You don't get a bunch of speedy receivers. You don't
Burrow didn't need it.
Like literally,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Joe Burrow's got a shit offensive line. He's still balling.
Okay, he still has good receivers who aren't just speed guys. He doesn't have to try to wait for those guys to run past everyone because he had A.J. Green, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins.
At the end of the day,
hold on.
You just overcome. If you're a top 5 pick, you overcome. Or you.
Wait, okay, so hold on.
That's a crutch.
It's not because all the good ones have. They all get drafted.
I'm giving you all these reasons. You're like, oh, they have to overcome.
Because I could give you those same reasons for Joe Burrow and freaking Baker Mayfield
Joe Burrow's a mobile quarterback. Tua is not as mobile as Burrow. Tua is a pocket passer with elite accuracy when he has a fucking line in front of him.
Okay, so Burrow's got another thing to him. That's my point. Tua never should have been a top 5. I think we maybe agree on that. But like, we can't sit here and defend him and blame every part of his career going wrong so far on the Dolphins.
No,
I'm not blaming every part of his career on the Dolphins. I'm saying the reason why
is to blame for Tua.
For Tua's struggles.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the obvious plays that he fucks up, him not knowing the playbook, I think it's not necessarily as bad as the media made out to be, because if he really didn't care, he wouldn't have said he didn't know the playbook. Look at Jamarcus Russell, for example. But him not knowing the playbook isn't a good look. That's not on the Dolphins.
That's on Tua.
I'm not going to blame that on them putting him in too early. He should have been learning the playbook. And I know he had a shortened preseason, shortened offseason, whatever. Everyone did. Joe Burrow did too. But my point is his struggles, his inability. Like, if there's a couple plays here or there where he just clearly fucked up, yeah, that's on Tua. But the fact that he can't find consistency is on the Dolphins. It's on Brian Flores for randomly going after a hot streak, your starter now, which is a stupid decision. It's on their inability to give him an offensive line, a half-decent running back, and competent receivers. Look, people have argued, Devontae Parker. Like I said, he had 1,200 yards in 2019. Okay, but he was trash in 2020. He had some bad drops. He had a pass for a first down in the Patriots game. That's the one I remember specifically that he dropped very badly. He was wide open. Jakeem Grant is not someone who should be playing receiver. He should be in a Devin Hester role where his job is catch a punt, run fast. That's my point.
It's not perfect. You're right. I mean, the Dolphins have not
I did not
it.
absolve Tua and all blame, but I didn't really talk about Tua. I was trying to make a point that Tua is struggling, and a big part of it is the Dolphins' fault.
Okay.
I'll take that to the bank.
I'm fine with that, but I just think I don't think he would be succeeding anywhere. I still think he's that good. I think he was.
I think he would be
I think
succeeding
he'd be
in a less
mobile, more.
He'd still be hurt in a lot of places.
Less a better throwing, less mobile Alex Smith. That is his ceiling to me.
And that's just not a top 5 pick.
Oh, it's not. But then
Alex
again,
Smith was the number 1 pick.
Smith was number 1 overall.
Right, and I would say that was not a good pick.
Put him in Dallas. He's playing fine. Put him in Kansas City. He's playing fine.
Put Samir in Dallas. I gotta
hand the ball off to that freak.
He needs a lot of weapons around him. But if you can give him protection and competent receivers.
By the way, I'm nice.
They drafted your boy.
Waddle.
What?
They drafted your boy.
Yeah, guess what? You know what I said? Joe Burrow doesn't have to wait for fast guys to get open downfield with a shitty offensive line.
Yeah.
Tua had to wait for a fast guy to get open. And I think Jalen Waddle is a good route runner, but his biggest thing is his speed.
He's no Jamar Chase. That's fair.
Behind
are you trying to derail the show?
I'm not derailing
it. Shitty offensive line.
I'm just saying,
and that shitty offensive line got him hurt.
Yeah. No, it did.
So I disagree with the Dolphins picking Tua because of how bad that offensive line was. You need to build from the inside and go out.
Tua never did anything on the field in his NFL career that I'm damn. Every once in a while you'll see I would keep bringing Joe Burrow, but I just think he went to a worse situation and is better. But and before the season, that was an argument we had. Jake Coker. But it did things that are special on the field that you just see in a special. I have yet to see Tua really do anything.
I see flashes of Tua ripping it downfield, but the thing is we've
discussed it enough.
I mean, there was last year a great throw from Tua to a wide open Jakeem Grant downfield. And this just sticks in mind because he drops it. The closest guy was 10 yards behind him, and Jakeem Grant let it go through his hands. And I know that doesn't necessarily support my argument that because you're saying you see these damn plays every week, once in a while. And I know just pointing out one is not a great argument for me to have, but I think it does highlight what Tua was working with.
I just the fact that same Dolphins team was really, really good with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and then Tua goes in and it's bad now.
Which is an unfair argument.
Why?
Daniel Jones flashes more than Tua.
100%. 100%.
You're going to compare a 15-year NFL veteran to a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, guys? Tom Brady was better than Joe Burrow last year. Oh, yikes. Joe Burrow's a bust.
But Fitzmagic is not Tom Brady. Tyrod Taylor was in. Baker looked better than him the second week he played. Well, that's probably a 12-year veteran in the league. Bounced around, been a starter, playoff guy. You guys love Tyrod. We've talked about it. Baker looked better than him week 2 playing. He did. And continued and won games when Tyrod lost. Fitzmagic was winning games with the same team. An average quarterback. I think we'd all agree. Fitzmagic, probably below average, if we're being honest, of starters in the league.
Excuse you. For the first 4 weeks of the season every year, Fitzmagic is elite.
All right.
He is.
You're right.
If you take
argument one. 4
weeks and add them, he's a Hall of Famer.
And that's Fitz tragic for the rest of the season. All right, we gotta get this rolling because we got guys. We have Thursday night football tonight.
We do.
Oh yeah, we
Good
do.
Thursday
We haven't even talked about it.
Can I say
Hey,
one more
can I
thing, by
also
the
say
way?
this? Yeah.
I just want to say one more thing. JD, I appreciate you for bringing this up. This is why one of the only Ohio State fans I love, because I did want to talk about this.
You
So
didn't?
thank you. I did.
Oh, good. No, yeah.
So I
Well,
appreciate
it's
you
one of those,
bringing
like,
it
we
up.
were yelling at each other on Twitter. I'm like, I'd rather just do this like for 10 minutes on the live stream.
So I think Ghost broke something.
That would
was
make
loud.
sense.
I heard a loud crash. So
Samir was saying something fun, I think.
Samir,
Yeah,
sorry.
we got a couple things. Today we haven't even talked about it. I think it's one of the bigger days in sports we've had in a while. We got hockey in full swing back. Islanders are just facing off. Then we got Thursday night football, obviously not a big deal, but hey, Tom Brady's playing. And we got Giants-Dodgers game 5, man, which is going to be crazy. That's the baseball game I'm looking forward to like the most.
It's at the San Fran, correct?
Yeah, it is. I'm
Did
liking
they
the
split
Giants.
Did they both win at home?
No, yeah, I think they split the home.
They split. Ooh, fun.
Yeah,
What's
and
the split on that game? Like who's? That's 2-2. Okay.
Who's pitching?
it's 2-2, game 5. That's interesting. We can talk about it for a second. So, essentially,
Look at me asking baseball questions.
just today, if you woke up this morning, the probable starters were Logan Webb, who's the hottest pitcher on earth right now, and Julio Urias for the Dodgers, who's nuts. He's a 20-game winner. He's fantastic. Sub-3 ERA.
Tell me about Julio.
Yeah. No, it's crazy because the Dodgers have won, I think, 21 in the last 22 games he started. Like, it's just absurd.
I'd start him then.
Yeah, a couple hours ago, they just switched. Corey Nebel is going to start game 5, a bullpen guy.
Why is it Kershaw starting?
He's not their ace anymore.
He's not?
No, he's not.
Oh, see, this is
They have
Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer. Was
Domestic abuse and all.
Was he on the Dodgers?
Yeah, he was.
He was, and
For
then he
a
was
week.
suspended for like the rest of the season.
I knew that. Yeah.
If Bauer was
He
still
was
on
fun in
the
Cleveland.
Mad Max, baby.
if Bauer was still playing right now, you could argue that Kershaw is the worst starter in the rotation, which is crazy.
I have a really random specific question about baseball that you can answer and move on. Does Corey Kluber still play baseball?
Corey Kluber,
Where?
yeah.
Where? Is he good still? I loved Corey Kluber.
No.
Okay. Yeah, he was kind of
Corey
he
Kluber.
fell off. He fell
Wait,
off.
no, Corey
at the end
Kluber
of the
threw a
year.
no-hitter this year, dude. He threw a no-hitter.
Right.
Didn't everybody?
Yeah, Mad
but-
Bump
Okay,
for
Dallas
one.
Braden threw a no.
That's
Who's
a
he play for?
7-inning no-hitter.
Who's he play
Seven
for?
innings still fucking counts.
Who do you play for?
Our
Okay, you know what?
season went
Never
off
mind.
the-
Yankees.
I
he's on the
take
Yankees?
back
Season
what
went
I
off the
said.
fucking rails after that game, though.
You're welcome.
Corey Kluber is great. A 7-inning no-hitter should count if you're gonna force these fuckers to play 7 innings.
Thank you, Kevin.
Remember
Yeah,
when that was
Corey Kluber
standard
threw
for
a no-hitter.
starters?
Samir, the Indians are kind of like a farm system for pitchers for the Yankees in my lifetime.
No, because Kluber's been washed.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you take all our good pitchers.
Well, we gave you Andrew Miller.
No, I'm just saying, like, throughout my lifetime. Like, you took
CC.
CC. Didn't you take Cliff Lee?
No,
No?
that was the Phillies. He went to the Phillies.
There was somebody else, too. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe those are the only couple pitchers I
That's
know.
why
and
your
they
ghost
haven't
broke, by
rotated.
the way.
Yeah, we.
Was it a lamp?
figured
No, it was very fancy china and glassware.
Tua's hip.
No, no, because okay, so
I think
basically,
JD forgets I have control of this.
basically above me there is rafters
Chandelier.
under like over like the tile that I have above my head. Ghost is still just small enough to fit in there. He likes to explore up there. I don't care. It's fine. I'm just hoping he doesn't fall through the floor one day. The problem is that next to the entrance, there is a box of really fancy glassware and a platter. Jackass over there knocked it off, shattered it inside the box. Thank God. Platter was outside, but it's plastic. I really don't give a fuck about that. But I fucking screamed at him just now. Because
I should have left it off mute. I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
no,
Having fun.
a lot of
Speaking
expletives.
of pets of people in this group, Kevin, I found your Instagram today and we followed each other, and your dog is adorable.
Saban
Thank
is
you.
the boy.
Oh my goodness. Is
Thank
he a
you.
lab?
he has lab in him. He has a
Okay.
lot of things. We adopted him, so he's a mutt.
He's cute. I love
Thank you.
dogs so much.
Thank you.
My dog's old
Also,
and sleeping
quick shout out to my friend Maggie, who wanted to get me a birthday present a couple months ago, and I was like, or a month ago, I'm like, don't get me a birthday present. She's like, I'm getting you a birthday present. She got me beer koozies with
That's awesome.
I want one.
with pictures
Maggie.
of Saban on them.
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Maggie, where is my koozies of Ghost? Like, this needs to happen.
Maggie, wear my Coke koozies of just like me, but I have abs photoshopped onto me. And it's just
Yeah.
koozies of that. And I don't have them, I just give them to like my friends.
Official Corner Booth merchandise right there.
Samir,
Oh, that'd be
if, you,
dope.
if you send a shirtless pic to the group chat, I will Photoshop abs on you, and we can see about crowdsourcing koozies for it.
Okay. All right.
I have no skill in Photoshop, but I'll try my hardest.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
Pat, your Bernie Sanders T-shirt is still my favorite thing we've ever put in our merch shop.
Sometimes I forget that it's still attached on all my social medias, and then like I follow people, and then I'm like, oh, what does my bio say? When like they're gonna see like who I am, like good, they're gonna see that, but I'm not gonna take it down. It's gonna stay up there forever.
No, don't take it down.
I
That's
was
just
looking
pure
at your
majesty.
Twitter the other day, and I was like, he still has this up? Wow, commitment.
Yeah,
It's a great
my
bit.
For the brand.
I'm straight boomer Twitter, dude. Like my my like cover photo is like a slanted photo of my TV when Army beat Navy last year of the final score. And then it's all just retweets of Roman history and observations about ranch, apparently.
All right.
And chicken taquitos.
You guys
Once
got
again,
you
everyone
guys
should.
get ranch on the East Coast?
Dude, no, that's my biggest Midwest thing is I love ranch.
Oh,
Like,
I put ranch on everything. It's
Me
really
too.
unhealthy.
Dude, same.
It's really
It's
unhealthy.
good.
yeah.
See, I still love ranch, but back in now my new thing is Chipotle aioli. That shit is.
Oh yeah, dude. That is the stuff.
I
right
do like
there.
Chipotle
Or
aioli,
Cajun
but
aioli hits too.
ranch just hits a spot. Ranch
Oh, I
just
love
gets
ranch.
me going.
I could dip
I-
anything in ranch.
Dude, I put an ice cream sandwich in ranch. I'm not
Ew,
proud of it,
no,
but
That's
I
I-
a bit much.
That's very Ohio of you.
am I
We dip our
secretly-
corn in our ranch, you know?
Okay, corn and ranch though is
I'm
great.
just kidding.
But should we talk about Thursday night football?
Please. All right.
Let's. Wait, Jared. Giants Dodgers. Who you picking?
Giants.
Dodgers.
If the Dodgers win, I may be unstable tomorrow at work.
And how do you feel about the Penguins this year?
He doesn't care until about
No. Pause. They're going to be a mid-level playoff team.
Okay.
Not a top seeder, but they'll be mid-level. I'm
Go
worried
Blue
about their
Jackets.
goal. I'm really worried about their goaltending this year because it's what.
Yeah,
fucked
no
them.
kidding.
It's what
Had you
fucked them
seen
in the
last year?
playoffs last year. So
Yeah.
let's talk some
horribly.
football, boys.
Let's talk football.
All right, so Thursday Night Football, my Philadelphia Eagles are taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At the link, kickoff is in about an hour. Notable inactives: Rob Gronkowski, Levante David, Antoine Winfield, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, Lane Johnson and Brandon
Ooh.
Brooks.
Mm.
Nobody has any idea what happened to Lane Johnson. It's a personal issue. I really hope he's okay. This is bigger than football at this point, so I really hope he's okay. Everyone, his family's okay, friends, whatever. So, also, Jordan Mailata and Andre Dillard played pretty good, except for that one back-to-back Hassan Riddick sack. But then again, he just always plays well against the Eagles. But honestly, Dillard and Mailata played pretty well last Sunday. So I'm not as freaked out as I was 6 days ago.
Can Devontae go off tonight, selfishly?
Can
Can we allow
our
that?
boy, friend of the show, Frank Michael Smith, shout out.
I would say yes.
He said he took him as his lock for points as an over for 60 fantasy
Ooh, he's
for
actually-
60 receiving yards.
Okay,
I'll
Frank. that's good.
slam that over because besides the 1 in 10 Quez Watkins bomb, Goddard ain't playing tonight.
He
so
should have had a touchdown last week. Got taken away.
Oh, don't get me started about that call because that was getting really dicey about these. They are targeting Philadelphia at this point because that was even premature. The ball wasn't even out when they.
I win. Team gets screwed over by the refs last week. I win.
Yeah, no, JD will always win that because I swear that call was horrible.
That was one of the
But it
worst
did
things I've
help
ever
me in
seen.
picks this week. So,
Must be nice.
all right. So, here's the deal. Oh, by the way, standings will be out tomorrow. By the way. Shout out to JD for those amazing graphics. So the question is, guys, and I know 80% of the answers here, does Philadelphia have a shot tonight? In the zaniness of Thursday night football, and the fact that it is a Week 6 game in the middle of the scariest month of the season for NFL teams, at least top seeds.
Plus, Brady's an old man. He's got a bedtime. He's not good at night anymore. It's at the Super Bowl.
It's either going to be a nail biter, and it's going to go either way, or the Bucs are going to kick the tail out of Philly.
Last year in the Thursday night game against the Bears, they're not a Thursday night team.
And Philadelphia is 4-0 in their last 4-0 in their last 4 games on Thursday night. But
those are like the Giants, like 3.
Those were also the Giants or the Panthers, or like those are the Carson Wentz years. This is the Jalen Hurts era now.
I think they got a
But
shot.
also repping my brand new Devontae Smith jersey T-shirt. Shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods, by the way.
3-day shipping.
Yo, okay, so I ordered this shit watching the Jets-Falcons game on Sunday, right? It was here Tuesday morning. I was like, let's fucking go.
What?
Because, okay, so Fanatics, fuck y'all, by the way, because it takes me a week and a half to get anything from you jackasses. On top of that, I get the shipping's ridiculous. And on top of that, half the time I don't have the shit I want. And they have a monopoly on everything. They own NFL, so they have a clean line for NFL Shop, all the smaller sites. But Dick's Sporting Goods, standing alone against the big dog. Dude, and also they had the actual shirt I wanted. I wanted this one, not the stupid short sleeve hoodie looking shit. I wear that stuff to the gym. Like, damn. I don't want to be doing my Belichick impression. This shit actually, it's a Nike one too. I appreciate that as well. I texted Kevin this. Jalen Hurts may have become my favorite player in the Eagles right now, but I wanted to get our first round pick some love, and also I may get a Hurts jersey after the season, depending on if the Eagles commit to him or not. I'm a little hesitant now with the whole Wentz issue. Now I have 2 Carson Wentz jerseys in my closet. So I'm a little hesitant, but yeah, tonight it's going to be a lot. The Eagles may put up a ton of points, and so may the Bucs. I don't know which Eagles the whole key to the game, guys, is which Eagles defense shows up tonight. Is the Eagles defense that made Sam Darnold look like just Sam Darnold, or is the Eagles defense that watched Mahomes and Dak Prescott tear him to shreds? Also, the same Eagles defense to shut down Jimmy G and Matt Ryan. Like I said, these are very low-tier quarterbacks, and then Dak and Mahomes are higher tier. But Nelson and Slay looked great last week. Having Rodney McLeod back was like a godsend to our secondary. Avonte Maddox even played well. And also, is our pass rush going to get home? The Eagles defense is the key to the whole game because you know what you're getting out of Tampa Bay. You know what you're getting out of the run game. I took Leonard Fournette in fantasy tonight because I guarantee he'll run for at least 80 yards on our defense. That's fine. I will. Chuba Hubbard ran for fucking 100 yards on us. Cool. Just fucking win. Al Davis it. Just win, baby. I don't give a shit how we do it. As long as everyone stays healthy and we get the fucking dub, it could be 12 field goals tonight. I don't give a shit.
Hey, man, I'm going to say this. I think you fire up Jalen Hurts and you fire up Devontae Smith in fantasy. It's going to be a shootout. The Bucs secondary's bad.
Oh, yeah. No, it's especially with Winfield not playing tonight.
Yeah, especially.
Hey, guys, guess what?
Oh, is that like a nice microphone?
That was ASMR.
ASMR.
Oh, I do ASMR all the time.
Hi.
My respect for the Eagles is gone. My reason to respect the Eagles is gone.
Go Bucs, baby. Bucs by 40.
You bitter motherfucker.
Yes.
Why? What happened?
I would take the Bucs here.
That's an off-camera conversation.
That is an off-camera conversation, but my sole reason for respecting the Eagles is gone. So, Bucs by 40.
How about our friendship, you jackass?
No.
Yeah, how about that? How about you take that?
Teams come before friendship.
You know what? Fair. Bucs by 20.
Teams come before friendship.
All right.
On game day, absolutely. Oh, yeah, Bucs, absolutely. I won't ever bet against Tom Brady.
Are we just saying to win?
Are we saying to win? I mean,
yeah. Okay, JD, who you got? We gotta get to 6-pack.
It's the Bucs. The Bucs is gonna win, but I think it could be closer.
This is a non-six.
I don't want my
non-6-pack game.
Samir,
so I'm gonna say Eagles.
Non-6-pack.
Non-6-pack. Eagles. Let's have some fun.
What's going on?
No,
Eagles?
I'm in with the Eagles, baby.
I'm with my sidekick here.
I like the Eagles to cover.
Give me the Eagles one to
Plus
cover.
some.
Give me the Eagles to fucking hit a game-winning field goal. I felt some
I'll take
Philly
Eagles to
magic in
cover.
that win over Carolina last week. It's a Thursday night game. It's October. The back end of the Eagles' schedule until they play Dallas is a fucking joke. Besides their game against the Chargers,
I'd rather you guys lose.
Besides the Chargers and the Buccaneers, the Eagles' last hard game is Week 18 against Dallas. It's all below 500 teams.
You haven't played the Giants yet. It's too hard.
Oh, I'm terrified of their quarterback who can't spell right now because his brain's a jello.
He might play this week, man.
Wait, what?
He shouldn't.
He locked the limited
couldn't even
today.
walk. Okay,
Look.
Eagles by one. They're gonna kick it. Jake Elliott's gonna double doink off the fucking uprights and go through.
What
Jared,
doctor
let's not
cleared
talk
it?
shit about people who can't spell, by the way. Come on.
I know.
Glass
But
houses.
if it's coming
Glass
from me,
houses,
that's
my guy.
terrifying. No, this is not an intelligence thing.
Yeah,
The damn
farm
thing was a
ham.
fucking Duke. He was a fucking Duke and had like a 4.0 GPA. He was like a really smart kid there. Here's the issue.
Nerd.
His brain might be pudding right now because the hit he took, and it wasn't even the hit. He actually got hit by the other player. It was how hard he hit the ground. That dude couldn't even walk straight.
Yeah, it's that old coup contra coup motion. If we want to get technical there.
Hey, listen, Medic Pat got us there.
Bro, he straight up, like, it looked like he threw up at the end of the play, too. Like,
He didn't know where he was. Yeah.
Pat always gets me there. All right, six pack.
Let's do it. All right, kicking it off. We got Kentucky at number 1 Georgia, 2 undefeated teams in the SEC. Kevin, you're our college football expert. Kick it off, please.
It's going to be Georgia. I mean, Kentucky hasn't really played anyone yet, and I think Georgia is going to be a shock to their system. They've played well so far, but that Georgia defense is a different animal.
Yeah.
Let it be known that
The line right
Kevin
now is
said
21 and a half.
Kentucky hasn't played anybody, which means Florida isn't anybody, which means Alabama can't use it as a good win.
Oh, that's
They
fine.
won by 3.
The fact that Alabama's number 5 is a joke. Just throwing that out there.
You're just
I think
mad because fucking Ohio State lost by 29 to Purdue and missed the playoffs.
Why would I be
Guys,
upset about that?
Samir's got a dip in like 30 minutes. Okay, so me and
What a
Kevin both
weird
have Georgia.
shot.
Pat,
oh, yeah, give me Georgia. Easy clap.
all right, Mr. Davis
Yeah, Georgia too.
and
sorry.
Mr. Samir.
We're brothers. We're both Davises. Samir Davis.
Yeah, that's a clean sweeper, boys. Our first one in like 3 weeks. We haven't had a clean sweeper in a while. All right,
I didn't even
Oklahoma
pick, but
State
Georgia, yeah.
and Texas. Texas coming off of a rough game against Oklahoma, a rough loss against Oklahoma. Man, that was a heartbreaker. Give me Texas. They're home favorites -4. They showed they could play last week. And Oklahoma State may be the biggest fraud top 15 team in the league in the whole like country right now. I don't think that deserves to be in the top 15. So give me Texas. Kevin.
You know, Oklahoma State's played well. I believe in Mike Gundy and the power of OAN News Network.
I was waiting. It was either Mullet or OAN, whichever one you came first.
See, I'm listening to your show now, so I know when you're reusing jokes, Kevin.
Oh,
that's-
thank you for listening.
I just let him
I
slide.
appreciate
Anyway,
it. But
JD, I always put
The kindest
timer at
insult.
3 before I say something, so he's got 1 more. He's got 2 more left.
But I think Texas showed a lot against Oklahoma. Regardless of my feelings towards Spencer Rattler, check out Tailgate on the Quad. I talk about those a lot.
Start Kyle Williams.
They are.
I don't know who Kyle Williams is, so
Oh, yeah, it's what is it?
Caleb Williams.
Whatever.
They've already announced they're starting him. If you want to hear about me talk about Spencer Rattler's draft stock after last week, check out Tailgate on the Quad. Quad Tailgate on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We just got Facebook today. But I think Sark's going to be in his bag. I have Texas winning this one.
There we go, Kev. Mr. Davis.
Give me the fighting Bijan Robinson any day. On
That
offense.
boy is explosive. Holy
Insane.
Yeah. In the great words of disgraced Texas coach Tom Herman, okay, cool, hook 'em.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Samir.
Man,
no,
I keep
sorry,
jumping
Samir.
in. I'm sorry.
It's just Patrick Davis is
Samir, you're
Samir's new
good.
name.
Just go.
No,
Who
it's
you got?
Patrick Davis.
Yeah, Patrick. No, I also have Texas. Yeah, I'm not a firm believer in Oklahoma State, and I thought Texas, even though they lost the game and you could say lost that game themselves, they played really well against Oklahoma, who is, I guess, a solid team.
We
Big
can
12
take
doesn't play defense.
We can take a -4 at home, right? As a little upset.
If you
never mind.
That's minus
No, because it would be Oklahoma State.
Sorry.
That would mean
I've been stuck in chemistry all day. I'm thinking of other things. Give me Texas
You're
here.
good. Yeah. Dude, boys, first time back-to-back clean sweeps since week 1. This is terrifying.
I'm thinking
we're moving on to
electrons, not
NFL
Those were
now.
easy college. Like the college football slate is not.
It's not great. I mean, North Carolina Miami is actually a fun game. I just didn't know if you guys wanted to put it in or not.
It would have been probably more fun to pick, honestly.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that as our bonus game today, like as our house upset or whatever. We'll do something fun with that. Sunday Night Football, Seahawks and Steelers. The line is Pittsburgh -5. This is my upset pick. Give me this. I'm just kidding. No, give me the fucking Steelers. They actually have their quarterback starting. Oh my lord. JD,
who they playing? I said this. I don't even remember.
Steelers, Seahawks. You're the one who actually, no, who suggested this game? You did.
I did. Yeah, give me the Hawks. Why not? Screw the Steelers.
Is that your upset pick?
Can it be?
Yes.
Oh, gross! It's that much.
-5.
It's -5.
Well, Seahawks are
Oh,
away.
that's -2. Ooh, yeah, no, it doesn't count.
No, I don't want it to be mine anyways. But I'll just take the Seahawks.
All right, Kevin.
Give me the Seahawks. You know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. Give me the Seahawks. Gino looked good.
Patrick.
Yeah, Seahawks. I hope Geno Smith with a week of like starter reps is going to be good for him, and hopefully Tyler Lockett from a fantasy perspective. But give me the Seahawks here.
Samir.
Give me the Steelers. Seahawks are in trouble. Without Russ, they can't win games. I really don't think.
I think Chase
you're in
Claypool is going to be a monster this week against that secondary.
100%. They're going to target him a ton. They're going to target Deontay a ton. And if you have not
questionable, but going to start, I guess is the word.
He'll play.
Yeah, he's my number one receiver in fantasy this week. I moved AJ Brown down to my flex because I'm like, you disappointed me for the last time, AJ. All righty. Ravens, Chargers. The line is Baltimore -2.5 at home. I'm going Chargers. Listen, you needed Rodrigo Blankenship to miss a field goal and it cost me my upset pick. So you know what? Give me the Chargers. They're the second best team in the AFC right now. Yeah, no question. They are my AFC runner-up.
It was a good game.
I'm ecstatic for this game. It better be the game of the week.
I'm hoping the Chargers light up the Ravens more than they did the Browns for my own sanity. So give me the Chargers. Because I've been beating the drum on this podcast for a while now that Eckler is a really, really good running back. It's me and me only have been saying that. Nobody else on this podcast. So Eckler is just going to go nuts.
Samir, should I smack?
Oh wow, Justin Herbert has better weapons than Tua. Shocker.
Oh god damn.
Run to
Guy get it, Chargers. Shocker.
So Samir, Samir, before we move on, should I smack JD or should you smack JD?
Samir just didn't react at all, which was a bummer.
Because you like shit on me and Samir in the football preview for hyping Austin Eckler up.
I would only pee on you guys. I would never shit on you.
Okay, R. Kelly, relax.
Consensual.
I love Austin Eckler.
You guys would have to sign a few forms.
Wait, so Ravens are -2.5 at home?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Give me the Ravens as my upset then.
Ooh.
I
Understandable.
thought it was 3. I don't understand these rules.
Well, 2.5 is fringe. We'll give it to Kevin.
I mean, the
Why
app
make
I'm
it
looking
3?
at says they're -3 anyways, so
Oh, okay. Pat's app. We're going by Pat's app.
which is one that Jared suggested that I use.
What, Caesar Sportsbook?
The score.
Oh, the score?
Yeah.
I didn't suggest that. I suggested Caesar Sportsbook.
No, you suggested the score because like we had that 30 minutes before a show one day, and
yeah. That was a long time ago. I switched up to
like
Caesars
6 weeks
now.
ago. Yeah, I'll consider it.
All right, Kevin has the Ravens as upset. Samir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a hater. Call me a hater. But I do respect
Lamar Jackson.
I do hate Lamar Jackson. But everyone knows who I fucking love, and that's Justin Herbert, baby. That's the quarterback of the future. That's the quarterback.
Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler podcast.
That's the quarterback that we're all going to look back on years and years from now and be like, that was our generation's quarterback. Not Lamar Jackson.
You know my favorite attribute about Herbert is?
Draft. That was me.
My favorite attribute about Herbert is, just two healthy, great-looking hips on that guy.
Oh, my God.
He has two.
Sturdy.
Two. He's got two of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. JD, I put you in timeout just to show. Like, we gotta keep the picks moving, right? You can pick a fight with Kevin.
All right, I will.
All right, Patrick, Chargers, Ravens. Who you got?
Man, after watching last week's game against the Colts, give me the Ravens here, or I guess Monday night's game. That's insane. That was fucking ridiculous.
JD, you're the tiebreaker. Chargers, Ravens.
I already picked the Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was lost in you trying to pick a fight with Kevin every 30 seconds.
Keeps the show, you know.
All right. Speaking of JD's team, Cardinals, Browns. I literally sat the Browns defense this week for a good reason. Picked the Bengals, by the way, boys. Like, they're playing the fucking the Lions. All right. Cardinals, Browns. Who we taking? Kevin. The line right now, by the way, is Cleveland minus 3.5 at home.
Oh, I see 3.
As of right now,
JD, sorry, but I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a
like
bad
someone
omen.
got a fistful of
Browns by 3 freaking touchdowns.
Kevin,
I think he was going to take the Cardinals. What do you guys think?
Dog.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I'd guess.
All right.
Just cards.
Cool. It kind of ruined the moment.
Yeah, it probably did.
I'm sure it was going to be a great speech. I was ready for
I'm assuming Cardinals, Kevin?
He did. He said Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. I don't know why my mic's being fuck you right now. Also, Samir, you were talking shit. Watch your mouth. I'll be in Boston this weekend, and I will fight you.
Oh, you trying to fight me, bro?
It's a good thing none of you guys know where Ohio's at.
I very much
Middle
know where
bumfuck
Ohio's
nowhere.
at.
Yeah,
I think it's on the Pacific Coast.
You take a right at bumfuck nowhere.
Pat, don't be ridiculous. It's not on the Pacific Coast. It's
if you
by
hit
like
New York,
Colorado.
you've gone too far.
Oh, on the Gulf Coast. Gotcha.
Kevin, you should come to my college sketch comedy show. That's a great way to spend your
When is it?
weekend in Boston. Saturday.
I'll be at the BC game.
Oh, nice. It's Saturday night.
So I
Is the game at night?
BC versus NC State kickoff is 7:30.
That's a good game.
Ooh.
So
Kevin,
I'll be
you like live tweeting and shit, right?
So I will not be in Boston for the Boston College game.
Chestnut Hill.
Technically true.
Chestnut Hill University, baby.
Well, Boston College isn't really the college Boston should be known for.
It is, though.
Well, that's
because what I noticed.
That's because of our skewed view of history and our.
Right.
Nah, just kidding. Boston College sucks. Beat you for life.
Moving on, Patrick.
Let's
Browns
go!
and Cardinals. Browns and Cardinals.
Yeah. Give me the Browns here. I hope as long as the running backs can stay healthy. I know they were questionable this week, but I hope they show up and they come out hungry.
Browns. Let's go, baby. I don't think the Cardinals defense is as good as people think it is, and this running game is going to gash them. I'm guaranteeing that, just like they do everybody else. Baker's going to be playing a little better. I think Baker's going to be playing angry. And Baker is one of those players.
Getting healthier, too.
Yeah, Baker's one of those players, too, where it's like when he's playing angry, he's legitimately better. Like
right when everyone starts to like count Baker out and give him shit, he always kind of turns it on. So
the Browns.
So Myles Garrett in his home in Cleveland. I don't know if you guys saw this. To decorate for Halloween, he put a gravestone with every QB he has sacked.
Beautiful shit right there.
Incredible. He can add Kyler Murray to that list because he's going to get a strip fumble, defensive touchdown, Browns win by a touchdown.
I'd say coin flip on it.
I also don't feel great about it.
Cardinals. I think it's going to be a late pick or something stupid. Yeah, great. The Browns have an awesome defense, but the Chargers basically show the entire league how to do it. Besides penalties, obviously. Besides bullshit penalties. But the Chargers put up points on them. The Cardinals' offense is just as good, if not like a tier down. Let's see if Baker can keep up. Just give me Cardinals.
All right.
I want Jeremiah Wusakora Moa on a QB spy all game because that dude is as fast as a linebacker. Holy shit, he flies around. I want him just watching Kyler all game.
You
Kevin,
can't
say his
actually
name
see
one more
Kyler
time.
over the O-line, though.
Isn't it Jeremiah Wusakora Moa?
Okay, it sounded like something different the first time.
No, JOK.
He actually will be able
I said
to
it's
see Kyler
slower.
because he's like 5'5" beneath dudes who are like 6'3".
Because you were close enough the second time that I was going to point out that you were wrong.
I know you wanted to, so it was very big of you to not.
Yeah. Look, I'm a big man.
You are.
Kevin, you're like
The
5'7".
biggest.
You're not a big man.
I mean, if we're going by height.
Again, it's like you guys don't know that I have control of this.
The only person who has control besides Kevin is me, and it could just be like a mute and like delete fight between us. It happened before.
You guys are dictatorship. I don't like
but also, yeah, you goddamn right we are.
this isn't anti.
But also, I can just kick people from the studio in general. I can just, like Samir, you said like banned from studio.
If Hitler was alive,
That's too much
nowadays,
power, bro.
This is exactly what he would do in a live stream.
If Hitler was alive, he'd be on
Boot
StreamYard.
people.
All right,
If Hitler was alive, he would be in Argentina.
all right.
don't know
Not,
that.
one, very true.
Probably
Two,
is in Argentina.
everyone's picked
Alive.
for Cardinals, Browns, Titans,
No,
Bills. Line is 6.5. What else? For
Jared,
Buffalo,
Samir, can we just all together, just no one circles the wagon like the Buffalo
like the
Bills?
Buffalo
And
Bills.
just-
Yeah,
just
yeah,
move
No,
on
but-
here, and
No,
just
but
move on,
yeah.
and just
Yeah,
move
it's
on.
basically on our show. We say it once a week. It's me and JD's AFC pick, my Super Bowl pick.
If this cup was the Bills, ow.
Yeah.
No argument. It's the Bills. Like, especially like they sold out
Titans
this season
are
to get
good.
especially too because like Derrick Henry is like the identity of that offense, and the Bills kind of have redone their defense to stop the run a little bit. So, give me
The Bills lost to the Jets.
No, the Titans lost to the Jets.
The Titans lost to the Jets. Sorry, that's
Right.
what I meant. That was the point I was going over.
I'm
Titans
sorry.
lost to the Jets. I don't think I need any more backing up for that. The Bills rebuilt defense or Josh. Like the Titans lost to the Jets. Like that. Bills all day.
Third clean sweep of the day. All right. Only Kevin took an upset in the 6-pack. Boys, you know the drill. Start rattling off upsets. I will go first. Give me Miami. They are 7.5-point dogs at Chapel Hill. Give me the Canes.
Man, I was gonna pick Miami.
Shut up.
I really was. Now I gotta find a new one.
Can I fanboy a little bit?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
New England Patriots. That's my upset.
I love it. Who are they playing?
Yeah, they're playing the Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Cowboys. They're playing in New England.
Pat, if that happens, I will be the happiest man in America on Sunday.
One of the few
I'll be
times I might actually
jumping
root
for
the
joy,
Patriots.
praising the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Mac Jones. Like I will be so
I mean,
happy.
I think the Pats offense is built to kind of keep Dak off the field, and I think the secondary is built to shut down the receivers that they have. Or I can only hope. Who knows? It could just end up being a blowout. But give me that as my upset.
I'm going with the birthplace of two of everyone in this group's favorite things. The birthplace of belly up football in JD Davis. The Toledo Rockets are beating the Central Michigan Chippewas. It was a 6-point line on the road. I have a friend who plays running back for the Rockets. Koback, 3 touchdowns. Go Rockets, baby. UT all the way. Back
Let's
in
go,
college.
baby.
The king is here.
All righty,
Get out
Kevin.
of that NFL crap.
Kevin, who's your gimme?
It's Alabama.
Yeah, right. Roll Tide.
Who do they play this week?
That team that lost to that unranked team last week?
I was gonna like, are you gonna do it or am I gonna do it?
We're playing Mississippi State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who, shout out our listener, Maggie, whose brother plays for Mississippi State. But Alabama's going to spread those cheeks.
I'm going with some little Pac-12 action. You know, I'd figure I'm the Pac-12 guy.
Sure.
I'm taking Arizona over Colorado.
Let's go. I love it.
Yeah, two real just dumpster fires so far. But I think Arizona's getting their first win today. Getting their first win this weekend.
All right. Reviews
It's
on
the drunk school versus the high school.
Yeah.
Drunk's going to win in football.
All right. Reviews for upset picks. I took my Hurricanes over North Carolina and Chapel Hill. Pat took the Patriots, trying to beat everyone's least favorite team. Kevin is, of course, rolling with the Tide since he took an upset in the six-pack. JD's taking his hometown Rockets, and Samir is rolling with the Wildcats over Colorado. Alrighty, that is a six-pack. Samir, I know you got to roll out, buddy. Any final thoughts?
I have to roll out too, by the way. But
Where do you have to go?
I have a friend picking me up to go to the bar, but I can't keep him waiting.
My final thoughts, final thoughts I'll say before we go is that, you know, Thursday night football may be a big thing, but I think everyone should take a moment today to watch this baseball game and enjoy our beautiful game.
Not with
Buddy,
football.
I love you dearly. I hate these two teams so fucking much. I wish it just got canceled. I am watching my Eagles.
Samir, I'm going to the bar. There's lots of TVs. I'm sure it'll be on. Does that count?
It'll be on. Yes.
All right, that counts. Look at me being baseball guy.
Look at you.
I'm kind of the baseball expert on the show.
Oh, and also another
Explain
thing I'd
Xwoba
like
right
to
now.
say is that Aaron Judge finished the season top 5 in Xwoba once again. Goodbye.
Wow.
You know what?
I don't know
No,
that name.
fuck you. I know you're gone, Samir, but I want to point out when we had that argument, Samir
I
said
don't know what that means.
it was impossible to have an ex-WOBA over your WOBA. 20 guys in the MLB had a WOBA higher than an ex-WOBA.
How would that make sense? You're literally just beating your expectations. Like, it's literally the basis of, like, striving for excellence.
Yeah, Samir doesn't know what he's talking about. He was clinging to advanced statistics without knowing what they were.
Which is why I think it's dumb in baseball, by the way. Which is why I stopped watching baseball, is because analytics and statistics have ruined baseball as, like, a fun sport.
I had a WOBA last month, but I got a shot in my ass and it's gone now, so we're good.
Nice.
Okay, JD, I think that's the best way to send you off, pal. I think that
Love
works.
you guys. Good luck
All right,
tonight,
see you,
Jared.
buddy.
Have fun at the bars.
Thanks, pal.
Don't
Go
drink.
Birds! Oh, boys, look at
I
the
hate
original
this
three.
panel. Oh my god,
The
hold on.
original three.
It's
This
so
looks
long.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Wait, the kids are gone, boys.
Yeah. Adult
Oh, can I
Swim,
take
am
my
right?
dick out now?
Kevin, if the reason you hate the Eagles didn't want to see it anymore, I don't think anybody else does either.
Hey, I'll be honest. I'm rooting for Devontae Smith tonight.
I listen, like I'm rocking this shit right now.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm rooting for Smitty, Jalen, and Dickerson, but I think the Bucks are gonna win.
Hey, weird question. How many fantasy leagues are you guys in? I know, like,
just
we're big
one.
fantasy
I ended
guys.
up having 3 getting canceled on me.
What?
I'm in
One of them was
3.
the corner booth league, but then I had 2 that just like fell apart.
I'm in 3. I've decided 3 is the limit. No more. Like, if you do more than 3, you're a psychopath.
I did 4
I'm in
one
3.
year,
Yeah.
and that was the year I played for Sawyer in the league when Chris decided I wasn't allowed in the league. So Sawyer's like, "You want me to play? You want to play for me?" I'm like, "Sure." We were
Like-
both drunk. The story behind that's hysterical. We were both drunk as fuck on Xbox. He goes, "Yeah, Jared, I don't know the fuck they didn't invite you. I didn't want to be in this league." I'm like, "You want me to play for you?" He goes, "Can you?" I'm like, "Yeah, just give me your password." And I'm like, "Okay." I think I won the fucking league too, which is even funny.
No, you didn't.
Chris did.
Oh, Chris did. I lost him in the championship. 'Cause they bench fucking Lamar Jackson. That was the best thing ever.
This year, though, I gotta say, Sawyer pulled out all the stops with that intro video with
Right?
what's his name,
Fuck.
the Bears
who's
punter,
Yeah.
Patrick something.
Patrick? Yeah.
I
I'm
want to
playing
see.
AJ. I'm playing AJ this week, and I'm like not looking forward to it because he just somehow finds a way to fucking win.
Oh, dude, I swear,
Dude, I
AJ's.
lost my .1 last week.
You lost by .1?
Yeah.
Fuck. Justin
Yeah.
kicked the fucking shit out of me.
I gotta
Yeah,
find that.
AJ doesn't lose So right now I have, all right, here's my lineup. I have Hurts, Stafford, Eckler, Fournette, DJ Moore, Claypool, Smith, Waller, AJ Brown, Bengals defense, and Matt Prater. I pray to you.
Can I complain about something that no one cares about?
You're good.
Why are we in a 2 fucking quarterback league with a 3 quarterback maximum?
Yeah, you.
I don't know because I voted against 2 quarterbacks because I said it's stupid. I was gonna pick Hurts as my go. I literally got the 2 quarterbacks I targeted. I wanted Stafford. I wanted Hurts for the 2 reasons. One, Hurts gives you the rushing upside, and Stafford is in an electric offense. That's the
that has nothing to do with my complaint.
Oh no! But like then I had to go draft a 3rd quarterback. It's a 2 quarterback fucking league now. If one of them gets hurt, I need Carson to play, which is scary.
But if it's a 3 quarterback max, it doesn't like you have 2 quarterbacks you like or 3 quarterbacks you like, and one of them has a bye, and you got to draft someone, you're fucked.
Yeah, I don't like. I feel like that rule should have been like we should have talked about that beforehand. I don't know. I'm almost as disappointed as I am that nobody fucking commented it. Y'all suck.
Yeah,
Sawyer did not ask about maximums.
Is this is the 2 quarterback 3 wide receiver league, right? Like it's absurd.
Yeah, I like the 3 wide receiver. That's cool.
This is I've never done 3 wide receiver nor 2 quarterback before.
I've done 3 wide receiver before.
I was really confident week 1 and 2 because I had I have a really good team, and then it's just every week is that one player who has that 0-point week, and it's
buddy, I literally have Saquon Barkley as my number 1 overall pick. He's played 1 game well for me.
Bro, talk to me about it.
He won me 2 weeks ago.
I have another league where I have Saquon as my keeper from the year before, and Christian McCaffrey as my first round.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right now, my running backs are Eckler, Fournette, Miles Sanders, Barkley, and Zach Moss, and I just picked up Darrell Williams as a waiver pick because I was like, you know what? Fuck, he might actually put up numbers.
Also, Pat asked me to play this.
It's context that we actually sold out, or the Bears punter sold out to us.
Best fantasy football league in the game. This is Pat
with the Chicago Bears, and I am here reaching out to you on behalf of the commissioner. Yes, old commish wanted me to kick off this fantasy football league with this video. I'm here to declare that the draft is officially open for AJ, Andrew, Peter, Kevin, Jared, Justin, Ryan, and Pat. What a fantastic name. And I am here to convince you guys that this is going to be a great, great year for your fantasy football league. But first, I think it is in order for everyone to take a shot. And we need to convince Chris that he needs to draft in the first round either a defense of specialist or a special teams guy, like a defensive specialist. I'm thinking more of a guy like Khalil Mack. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's pretty good. He is a sack machine. He will create points for you along with my guy, Cairo Santos. He's going to be consistent week in and week out. So with that, Chris, I'm going to leave it up to you to decide what you're going to do with the first overall pick. Don't let us down. But listen, you need the special teams, so don't sleep on the special team guys. Hey, I am super excited for the season. I know you are too. I can't wait to have fans back in the stands, and hopefully we'll see you there at Soldier Field. Maybe the Fantasy Football League can get together and have a little field trip. But good luck, guys. Best of luck to you, and bear down.
Can I just say, how uncomfortable did he look recording that?
Oh, totally. But I mean, he's the punter. His cameo usually isn't the one that's clicked on.
It was $50. We sold out $50 for it. But it honest to God looked like Sawyer, the commissioner who had paid for that video, had a gun to his family's head outside of his car window. It was say the script I gave you, or else it's done.
I think
because he just keeps looking around.
Punishment should be paying for the cameo next year.
Dude, yeah. I also want to put out, by the way, he's talking about special teams guys to draft, and he's like, Khalil Mack. First off, bro, Khalil Mack is not playing special teams.
Mack played special teams. He's a rookie in Oakland.
But he's talking about special teams guys to draft, and he doesn't mention himself.
Also, what
That's
league does this man?
For the brand.
like, what kind of fantasy football leagues does this man subject himself to where he's drafting individual players?
I think he was
I
just
actually have a buddy who's in
confused.
one of those. IDPs
no.
are terrifying.
I think he was just confused that someone actually paid for his cameo.
But like, I went through it the other night, and I was like telling you all these people who had cameos, and it's like, yep, any like Mason Crosby had one, and I was like, oh, it'd be a sick prank to like get him to talk about how shit he was the other night, missing like 3 extra.
Who has
or
Mason
field
Crosby
goals.
as their kicker, by the way?
I do in at least one of my fantasy leagues. I don't know if it's ours.
No, in our league, somebody has him as a kicker. I know that.
No, McManus.
Dude, my friend Maggie, who gave me the great Saban koozies, talked about getting a Mike Leach cameo for me to do the tailgate on the quad intro.
So you have to be careful about that because some cameos, if it's like advertising or like promotions, you have to pay a higher rate than if it's a personal message, or else it's like a lawsuit.
Yeah,
like Snoop
Mike
Dogg
Leach
has that.
costs $115 for a cameo.
Oh, that's not too bad.
But and then with the promotion shit, it would have been more.
Yeah. To say because Pat O'Donnell was $50. If anyone's curious about how much that is.
If I win my fantasy league, I may pay for the promotion. I'll have Devontae Smith do our intro for Corner Booth podcast.
No, there's not a lot of current really good athletes doing them. Kyle Juszczyk actually was like probably the most like famous current
Juice.
Dog, I almost considered just getting him like paying like I think it was like $250 to get him to just
I think
do,
we
like,
need to do a fullback next year, Pat, because we are a pro fullback fantasy league.
Yeah.
Like come on, our Madden league basically reinvented the fullback position.
Brought it out of retirement.
Yeah, right. Also, by the way, y'all notice like fullbacks are like more and more teams are using fullbacks again, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's probably because teams are starting to defend the pass more, so they're like, "Fuck it, we have to run."
It's the circle of life, baby. You go run heavy, you go pass heavy. You always switch it. All right, boys, I think it's time to send it off tonight. Let everyone enjoy the Thursday. Let me stressfully watch Eagles Buccaneers, and then get up for work at 5:50. Let's do this. I, of course, am your host, Jerry Clem, alongside our resident house cat, Pat Donahue, and the host of Tailgate on the Quad Pod, Mr. Kevin. We will catch you all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. And, of course, go Birds. Peace.